Everyone has at least one book that impacted their life significantly, a story that changed the way they saw the world or themselves, or maybe one that still makes them laugh. The impact of literature is all around us, from verbal and cultural illusions to large theme parks and blockbuster films. Literary tourism is a category of cultural tourism where people travel to the real-life settings of books. An excellent example of this is Henry Williamson's Tarka the Otter and the literary tourism industry in North Devon, England. The research poster presents our finding on Tarka's impact and represents all the lessons we gained during the 5-week research process. I'm Brigitte Sander.
And I'm Grace Roper.
And this is Tarka Takes on Tourism, Effects of Literary Tourism. In our archival research class, we were tasked with analysing a particular literary collection within Barton's archives. We aimed to draw connections between the items and find the story within them. Once we completed our research, we created an academic poster to share our findings. This task was overwhelming at first, as we were handed children's books and ephemera and asked to find an interesting angle to present. These kinds of academic inquiries take extensive research that at times felt like an investigation. Tarka was our suspect, and Grace and I were the investigators trying to ascertain why audiences should care about this little otter. Tarka's character is not well known to American audiences, so shifting our lens to England, North Devon in particular, as this is where the story takes place, allowed us to recognise that there exists an enduring literary impact. Moments like these throughout our research process were imperative in really weaving together a story to tell.
Our discoveries extended beyond our research conclusion to the nature of the research process. First, we identified the impact of Henry Williamson's Tarka the Otter on North Devon, England, through its incorporation into the region's tourism industry. Though no Tarka theme parks exist in the area, the book's legacy is reflected through local activities and business names. Second, we learned that literature can have dramatic and long-lasting effects on the world. The long-term popularity of Williamson's books is reflected in North Devon's desire to capitalize on the connection. Although Tarka the Otter was first published in 1927, it has continuously inspired readers and encouraged trips to Tarka's home turf. Like any endeavor, we faced challenges during this process. We discovered that the research process involves culling ideas to find the strongest connection. Initially, we explored many avenues of research, including Tarka's place in the modern nature writing genre and differences in US and UK readership preferences. Narrowing our focus and determining the strongest research topic was occasionally frustrating, but it yielded good results. Another difficult aspect was the detailed analysis of the archival material, which included artifact type and age, paper quality, binding type, and other details. This information aided in our ability to link the artifacts, but the difficulty lay in that most people are not trained to examine things with this level of scrutiny, so the practice was rewarding. One struggle was trying to communicate our research within the confines of the poster. There was lots of reworking sentences and realigning columns to ensure a clear and professional presentation. In conclusion, the presentation taught us about the interplay between literature and life and its many benefits of the research process. It is fascinating how a single book can impact people's lives and financial opportunities. Well-crafted literature creates community and prompts creative expression and appreciation, as seen in North Devon's response to Tarka. On a different note, we enjoyed how the research process encourages inquiry into all aspects of a topic, but also requires critical thinking to narrow the focus. The skills acquired through this project will be applied to future research and our ability to understand the connections that make up our culture.